What's up, I'm a Power Ass crew. Today on Tool Tuesday, we're doing the paracord jig. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel, you see I've started this paracord series to where I'm making key fobs, door handles for my CJ doors. We're going to be doing grab handles, which I've already made one set on my YouTube channel. Check out the playlist, and I'll put a link above and below for that. But doing this paracord series, I'm going to be doing different types of weaves because this is an old school Cobra style right here. This has been around forever. But there's so many different cool designs you can do. But the tool to help you do these designs is that right there. That makes life so much easier. Do you need a jig? No, you don't. But does it make it easier? Tons. And this right here is super nice because right there, you see that cross? As you'll see in a little bit, that helps you make the monkey fists that you can use for a weighted key fob if you want. Some people use monkey fist for like a self-defense thing. You can carry your keys and have that steel ball on the end of it. But if you guys have got boats, ski-doos or something like that, you can put a foam ball in the craft section, get your little foam ball and make you a monkey fist out of that, then your key will float. You can hang it on have a cool paracord keychain with a foam ball on the end of it. It'll float if you drop it. Pretty cool, huh? So, let me give you guys a little walkthrough what this thing's all about. Oh yeah, by the way, hey Scott, check it out. YJ Warriors. Now you guys need to go check out on the Facebook groups. If you guys are into your YJs, go check out the Facebook groups, YJ Warriors. That is one of the Facebook groups that I'm part of. Super cool guy that runs it, and he's got some really cool merchandise too. Cool shirts. Okay, so go check out YJ Warriors. But also be sure to check out all my other videos because I do Jeep videos, car videos, motorcycle videos, tool videos, review videos, and now some paracord videos. So check out Power Axe YouTube. So everyone, hit that thumbs up. Now let's go on with that video to show you all about this. Cool. To start out with, let's go over what the kit comes with. Of course, you've got your actual paracord jig here, and you can see as it's marked off in different increments, all the way to 13 inches. These are little gel pads which I haven't installed yet. They go underneath the feet here. So as you're weaving your paracord, this doesn't slide around very much. But this is one of my old drafting drawing tables. And it seems the pads that's on it right now seem to stick pretty decent. So I haven't used these gel pads. So if that's something you may want to use, you may not. Comes with some black and red paracord. This little cheesy carabiner that I don't think I'd use for much. But hey, it came with it. 2 sets of buckles, so you can make a couple bracelets if you want. So we get this thing open. Okay, it comes with a washer as well. I'm not sure what that's all about, but I guess I'll figure it out. Oh, it's probably below that. But we got 2 buckles here and a small one there. So you got paracord, the buckles, you got enough right there. You can make a bracelet that comes with the kit. Some of you are going to be wondering, what are those wires right there for? Those are for making monkey fists. Now I haven't made a monkey fist as of yet. Here I have it anyway. So I'll just pop up a picture right there, show you guys what a monkey fist is. But where these right here go, they go inside this cross. And I'll show you that here in just a moment. Notice how the inches here go down, it just stops at 4 inches. That's because when you slide this down, this line on this edge right here, edge right there is where it lines up with the 4 inches. So what you actually got, let me get my tape measure and show you guys, is 4 inches from the bottom of this hook to the bottom of that hook, or to the trough of the hook, or whatever you want to say it. So there be 4 inches, but if you want to stretch it all the way out, you want to make something long, line this edge up here, this front edge, see the 13, line that up right there, and then you snug it up, and then you're going to make a 13-inch whatever. Now the reason I chose this particular jig here, you can buy wood jigs that are cheap, I mean for 15, 20 bucks. Now, current price on Amazon was about 30 bucks for this one. There's a reason why I went ahead and sprung for the better one. For one, I want to make a bunch of paracord videos for you guys. For two, going out to 13 inches, or heck, it may see how far it will go. Right there, it bottoms out. And turn it a little bit so you guys get all the view. Its actual complete length will be 14 inches, which goes out past your markers here. So going out that far, it gives me a choice of making grab handles. Now if I want to make a 10-inch grab handle, no, you kind of size up where your hand is, that's good there. But if I want to go all the way up and make a 12-inch, I can go there and make grab handles, you know. So that gives choices as lengths versus the cheap little wooden ones that are only, you know, 15 bucks or so. I think they only go out to 6 or 8 inches or so. So it kind of limits your length of what you can make. So for about double the money, you get a lot longer length, plus you get solid metal construction, green powder coat. I mean, I really like this jig. It's awesome. Like I said, it doesn't slide around very much, but if your table you're working with does, put these little gel pads on the bottom. And you know, I peeled this right here back, and they got some tack to them. So if I was to put them on the bottom of this, they're not going to move. So now, with the monkey fist jig, snug this back up so it ain't rattling around and stuff. It comes, of course, all the parts are separate. I've kind of already pre-assembled it once. Now the directions does not show this little piece right here. Let me take it on off to show it to you. See that little piece sticking out? Well, first time I put it together, I thought, that would go inside that groove right there, because the instructions didn't show anything otherwise. I thought they'd go down inside there. Guess what? It don't. So I had to turn it around that way. Screw them on. Let them bottom out, then back them up just a bump. Now these little tiny hex nuts are kind of hard to deal with. They're hard to hold on to. But you want to get inside here. You simply put the hex nut back here. Place it right there. If you turn this wire right here, boom, locks it. It snugs it in place. You don't need them crazy tight. So just for simplicity's sake of putting this together, I'm going to move that down to the bottom one. Same thing with this one. Take the hex nut completely off. Now having the monkey fish jig on while you're doing your paracord stuff would be kind of a pain, but they're easily removed and installed, so not a big deal. Just be sure you don't lose them. I hold the hex nut back here, simply turn the wire, and it bottoms out on it, and I kind of, for right now, place those where I want them. Put the other two on. Place the hex nut back here. So I've got this right here, just a bump. Bottom the threads out, back it up just probably a turn. Twist that until it bottoms out. This goes back behind the groove. And again, bottom this out, back it up by a turn. And just out of curiosity, we're going to put that there. Put that one there. No, up to the extreme of the outside edge. And using these little knurled edges right here, you can turn them and kind of lock them in place. It's like about 1 3/4 inches, so you can probably do about 1.5 inches ball. That could be a steel ball, foam balls, whatever it is you want to use. What I have here is the steel ones. Let me open up this box. Now we're not going to be making a monkey fist today. That's going to be for a future video. But I'm just kind of showing you guys what's up. And just to give you a heads up, these things are covered in oil, which prevents them from any kind of rust or corrosion. But they're stainless steel, so they shouldn't. They're, yeah, 100% chrome steel. And these are 1 ounce. I'm sorry, 2.3 ounces, 1 inch diameter. Basically what happens is and again, I'll demonstrate this in a future video, you're going to take your paracord, you're going to make 4 wraps around this way, then you make 4 wraps, once 4 wraps around this way, then you'll knead it through, then you go 4 wraps around what you already wrapped right here, then you'll feed this in there, which I'll have to tighten up these right here to hold that in place. Then once you get those in place, then you take and do another 4 wraps, which wraps around the steel ball. Then you tighten it up and you make a monkey fist. Then if you leave enough tail coming off the monkey fist, then you can braid it into different types of, I don't know, cobra weave or whatever type of weave you want for the grip part of it. Now doing a monkey fist, you can use the steel balls like this, or you can use styrofoam, which some people do for if you've got a boat and you've got your little boat key, you know if you drop that key in the water, it's gone. But if you make your little monkey fist and wrap a styrofoam ball inside of it, if you was to drop it in the water, that styrofoam ball is going to help it float. And plus you'll have some really cool and decorative along with that. I mean, yes, I know, I've been around houseboats and different boats, quite a bit throughout life. And you can buy those little foam, I don't know, it kind of looks like a boat bumper that goes on the docks. And they can be, different colors. They can have different writing on it. Yes, you can buy those really cheap. But if you want something cool made out of paracord so you can show it off to your friends, get you a little foam ball, wrap it in paracord, make you a key fob, and you'll have one that floats. But I'll make one. I'll show you guys how to do it. Not today's video, but a future video. Now, just for kicks and giggles, we're going to take these off for a moment. And if you guys have watched any of my paracord videos, you'll see I've already used this jig once to make a set of grab handles. Not grab handles, but door handles, I'm sorry. Matter of fact, here they are. And I used this jig to make it. It had those hanging like that, this one hanging out here like this, that hung out like that. Of course I didn't have these on there. I'm taking them on off. And be sure to put your little hex nuts back on so they don't go MIA on you. Because these little bitty rascals, you'd have to go to the hardware store and get you some more. Okay, so when I was making my door pull handles, it goes on my CJ doors. Now I set my spacing where I wanted them, which was set at, looks like about 10.5 inches, and weaved them up. I mean, that's what these little tabs are for. And once I got done, I simply loosened up the wing nut here, moved it in a little bit, took them off, and ta-da, that was good. Now, if you're actually going to make your paracord bracelets, you're going to need 2 sets. You're going to need 2 sets of buckles. No, that is 1 set. That's one set, meaning male, female side. Okay, you're going to need 2 of them, because just to say, hey, I'm going to use this one buckle right here, and you try to hook them like this, and guess what? That ain't gonna work, because those 2 snap together. You gotta have something to hook your paracord to. Kind of tilt it to the side so you can get a profile shot of what's going on here. See, that's not gonna work, obviously. So kind of give us a little snug for the moment. So what you would do is snap these 2 back together like that. This is the male side hook here. The female side of the clasp would go here like that. And at that point, if you're wanting a 6-inch bracelet, you're going to measure from here to here. Now, I say a 6-inch bracelet, you're going to measure from here to here, from there to there, but it's one of those cases where you may want it tighter, snugger, but that's something you're just going to figure out for yourself on how you want it to feel. So I'm looking at, right now, about 6.5 inches. So for instance, if I was going to do a 6, slide, dang it, there it goes. Bring it back a little bit, about right there. Then I would lock this in. Now you can say, well, wait a minute, it's on 8 inches, which is correct. because you're adding the length of the extra buckle to hold on each end of the hook here. So you're adding about 1 inch on each end of this. So if you want a 6-inch bracelet, you don't put this jig on 6 at that point, because you got to use your extra buckle here to hold these in place. You move it up to 8. Then you take that point and say, did I get it right? Is that where I want it? Yes. But oftentimes you'll too take your paracord, and if you want to wrap it around your wrist, and say if I want it about yay snug, because you don't want it tight, because you got to take into consideration that as you're doing your weave, you're gaining thickness from doing, your fishtail weaves or cobra weaves or whatever it is you're doing. So if you just have actually been making a bracelet, you want to put it on there and make it a little bit loose. Then you'll hold on, you turn loose to the end, hold on there, then measure. So what I would have to, mine would have to be, bring it back, about right along in there. That will establish my length, and I'm going to call it about 10 right there. Then when I was going to make my bracelet, which I can do a bracelet video later on. So that's a quick rundown of the paracord tool that I'm going to be using to make all these paracord videos with. Because I had a comment on my last one that I released, on my last paracord I released video, that he was asking, hey, where did you get that jig you're using? So I dropped a link in to say, hey, this is the exact one that I used. So what I'll do is I'll drop a link down below so you guys can get you one of these if you like. Again, it's a little more expensive than your cheap wooden ones, but I promise you, if you're going to make anything substantial of amounts and stuff, you're going to want a good one. I mean, it's metal, it's got to last a long time. Versatile because it goes out to 14 inches total. It's got the monkey fist adapters. I mean, it's a better value overall than buying those little cheap ones, I promise you. So do you think that paracord jig will make life a little easier on you? I know it sure does me. You don't need a jig. And I'll be straight up with you. I've made so much paracord stuff and not even use a jig. But once I started using it, the production of making them, how fast you make them, really, it just makes it so much quicker. So if you're going to do a lot of them, I mean, if you're going to do onesie-twosie stuff, that's fine. But what I've discovered, and I've got some friends who's made paracord stuff, and they sell them. So if you're going to do it like on a production basis where, you're going to take orders for hey, somebody wants a set of Jeep handles or bracelets or whatever, these jigs make life so much faster, so much easier. They really do. And you see I've got the little wires on there right there for the monkey fists. So again, Amazon price has changed, but this right here is about 30 bucks. You can buy one of the cheap ones at your hobby stores for like 15, the little wood block ones. But I promise you, spend a few extra bucks, get this one, and I promise you it's totally worth it. I am so happy I got this because it's going to make all these paracord videos I'm doing, it's going to make life so much easier. So I'll put a link down below for you guys to check one out if you like. And see, I'll put some links down for some paracord supplies, some hooks that I've used, the steel balls right there I'm going to use them for the monkey fist. But I'll have the monkey fist videos coming up soon, plus lots of other cool paracord artwork and stuff. So check it out. If you like it, get you one. Cool. Alright everyone, if you like that video, hit me with a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, leave me some cool comments down below, some stuff you would like to see made out of paracord. The stuff is very versatile. You can do so much cool stuff with it. And I kind of like it. It's like one of those therapeutic, relaxing things, Cool. And also, go check out YJ Warriors. Check out that Facebook group. Scott's an awesome guy that runs that group. And there are so many other guys, so many other members on there. It's like over 5,000, I think. And they are all very helpful at, if you've got a problem and you ask a question, there's so many of them on there that jumps on that helps you solve your issues if you've got one. Or they just, hey man, look at my cool build. And everybody says, hey man, great job. Thumbs up. I like that build. I mean, it's just a cool group to hang out with, And I'm a member of that group, so go check them out, YJ Warriors. And you guys also get a sneak peek of me behind the scenes here. There's my lighting rigs, and there's my camera stand. Anyway, enough of that. If you guys like the video, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. Leave me cool comments down below what you guys want to see on paracord builds. Appreciate you hanging out. Peace out. Later, y'all.